I'm Sarah Zhu. I am the Chief Development Officer here at Inclusee. And I actually never thought I would like working from home or working remotely. Surprise, surprise, I'm a bit of an extrovert and I just love being around people. I remember the first time where, we talked about flexible working, we talked about being able to take time off if you need, but I had never really put it into practice. And the first time was about 10 in the morning and I'm like, okay, I'm going to go to the gym. I've made an appointment to go to the gym. And I was so nervous letting people know, okay, I'm logging off to go to the gym. But I was like, no, you've got to put it out there. You've got to tell people, you've got to make a good example.
We have so much autonomy. It's when you've come from places that aren't like this, it can be very confusing because you're like, wait, I get to make my own choices about how I manage my own workload. And I think it can be very confusing, but it's actually very empowering.
To me, the ability to be both remote and flexible, because I think that's an important combination that makes this work, is that I'm able to be part of a choir. So I'm a part of a local LGBTQ choir, which is something that I started up at the start of this year, and absolutely love.
I find that flexibility to eat what it is that I want to eat. And I wouldn't take a lunch to work. And lunches in the city, you can spend about between $10 to $20 a day on lunches and coffees and things like that. So I'm saving quite a considerable amount of money. And that's really good for your mental health and well-being as well. Because working from home, it's like you have been given a pay rise as well without having to do any more work for that, just because you're staying at home and not having those extra expenses.
You work from home, you have flexibility is the big one. We have a flexible start time. I mean, as long as you're there between the core hours of 8 and 4, but you can run off, drop the kids off in the morning for school run, pick them up in the afternoon, possibly attend an assembly event or something.
What I love about Inclusee is exactly that, as the word says, inclusive of all personality types. We're not pigeonholed. We can be our own. I have ADHD, so I find that if I'm feeling a little bit overwhelmed, I can talk about it. It's a safe space to talk about issues that we have. And let's face it, life is full of all little, should I say, speed bumps. And I love that Rachel and the rest of the team are very accommodating of our speed bumps that we get in life.
Their total focus is all about, and genuinely all about you and, how you can be the best person you can be. And that is by supporting your wellness and giving you those opportunities that other workplaces don't. They allow us autonomy to do our work so long as it gets done in the best way that fits us.
As the father of still some youngish children that are in high school, the flexible hours is of great benefit. If I need to pitch in and do some dad stuff, do some pickups, do some drop-offs, do some extra things, I can work that into my day, and it's wonderful that I can just sort of through my management of my own time and what suits me, work hours that are best suited to me, and I find that is added to my quality of life tremendously.
I make sure I close my laptop when I do go for a break. I get away from my workspace. I even go out the back with the dogs, throw the ball, or just sit out there just to get out of the house. Or sometimes, because we have that lovely wellness break that we can take once a week. I do that by going for a drive somewhere and, just to get out of the house and the work environment.
To be perfectly honest, it's really awesome for the pets. We have a cat and a dog, and every morning I get the box for the internet and I just look at the dog. The dog looks at me and I go, come on, we're off to work. And she comes in and she stays with me most of the morning. The pets are just loving us being home.
The other great thing is I can foster dogs. I foster dogs because there's so many homeless dogs at the moment. So by working from home, I can foster dogs as well. Here we go.
Oh.
Here's the Billy boy. Say hi. Oh, I got a snack. Look. Bella.
Hi, Bella.
Oh, look, she's looking at you.
Hello, Bella.
I know, you know his girl, aren't you? This is the one that stopped breathing last week.
Oh, wow, you're looking awesome, Bella. Good comeback.
Oh, she's listening to you. I'm
Yeah,
like a nebulizer, like a human.
You know, we're very focused on well-being, on our psychosocial safety. So we have things like our social club, which we get together, every couple of months and have a bit of a fun event. And we've done some really cool things. We've been to a theatre production. We do some virtual events. And it's just a great way for us to connect. We have our own channels for our teams, but we also have collaborative channels. So, we've got really good, clear guidelines around how we communicate with each other, when we communicate with each other. And I think that's really important to have that in place. And we've recently done some additional work on that. And I think that it sets us up in a good space.
I know for a fact that I'm more productive now that I work from home. I'm neurodivergent and I have sensory sensitivities. So being able to control the environment that I work in with the temperature and the lighting and the noise and not getting distracted by chatter going on in the office, I can focus so much more and get so much more work done that honestly, I'll never go back to working in an office now.
Because we are given such a safe space to work in, we're able to share our ideas, our thoughts, our opinions, bring our cultures and backgrounds and histories to work, and actually build real connections with the people we work with.
I see a drive, a culture in this organization that no matter how good we are and how well regarded we are, there is still this drive to improve.
When I say I'm finished at the end of the day, I go, honey, I'm home, because I am home and it's awesome. It's really good. I've been able to start walking every morning before I start work. I can't understand. I'm just like, sometimes I just sort of have to shake my head and go, oh my God, I believe I get paid to do something I thoroughly enjoy.